Alright guys, we're going to start our notes. So what I need you to do is to pause this video and set your notebook up to look like mine, okay? You need the title, proportional versus non-proportional. You need the date, today's the 24th. And then you just need a T-chart with some space to write. One side's going to say proportional, one side's going to say non-proportional. Okay, leave a little bit of space to write. And then you're going to put steps. Okay, so pause this video, take a minute to do that, and then unpause and we'll continue. Alright, proportional relationships, or proportional, what we're going to look at as fractions today, are going to have they're going to equal the same number. Okay, so for example, and this will make a little more sense after we do the steps, but one of our answers could be 32, and then the other answer could be 32. 32 and 32 are the same number, so that one would be proportional. And like I said, this will make a little bit more sense once we actually do it. Okay? You could have one of them equal out to be 5. And the other one would equal out to be 5. 5 and 5 are the same number, so that one would be proportional. Okay. Non-proportional, they do not equal the same number. Okay, so when we do the steps and you work it all out, one might equal 4. And the other might equal 18. Well, 4 and 18 aren't the same number, so it'll be non-proportional. When we do the steps, one might equal 105. And the other might equal 2. Well, 105 and 2 are not the same number, so that one would be non-proportional. Okay? So let's do the steps. You're like, Mrs. Wilkie, what are you talking about? Like, these are going to equal or not equal. Well, we're going to see. Let's take a look. The steps to find out if two fractions are proportional or non-proportional is to 1, cross multiply. And then your second step is to decide. Decide if they're proportional or non-proportional. Okay? Remember, if they equal the same, they're proportional. If they do not equal the same, we represent that by an equal sign with a slash through it. If they don't equal the same, they're non-proportional. Okay, so let's walk through what this looks like. We're going to do some examples. Could have a fraction that looks like this, 5 over 10. And you're going to have another fraction 15 over 30. Okay, so this is what you'll get. You'll get two fractions like this, and they'll ask you, are they proportional or non-proportional? And this is how we're going to find out. We're going to use our steps. Cross multiply. Okay, so take one of your colors, and we're going to multiply the ones that are across from each other. So 10 and 15. Okay, what is 10 times 15? If you need to go ahead and get out your calculator, go for it. 10 times 15. Okay, what we're doing is we're multiplying here. And we get 150. Okay, so 150. Now I need to do the other one. We're going to cross multiply the numbers that are across from each other. So the 5 and the 30. Okay, let's try it. 5 times 30 is 150. Okay, here's where all these notes up here come into play. You have to decide, is 150 the same as 150? Are those the same number? Yeah, they are. And we said if they're the same number, they're going to be proportional. Okay, so we're going to shorten that, and we're going to write prop, short for proportional. We don't need to write all of that. Okay, let's do another example. Let's do 4 over 2 equal to 16 over 8. Okay, what we want to know is, are these proportional or non-proportional? Okay, all we have to do, our first step is to cross multiply. So take your first color, cross multiply 2 times 16. If you need to get out your calculator for that, that's fine. But you get 32. Okay, equals, and we're going to see what the other side equals when we cross multiply. 4 times 8. I'm multiplying these because they're across from each other. Okay, 4 times 8 is 32. All right, so now we need to decide, are they proportional or non-proportional? Well, are they the same number or not the same number? 32 is the same as 32. They're the same number, so this is going to be proportional. Let's try one more together, and then I'll give you some to try on your own. Okay, so let's do 3 over 7 and 5 over 10. Okay, cross multiply. So take your first color and let's do it. It doesn't matter which ones you do first. If you do this first, that's fine. This numerator and this denominator, that's all right. Just as long as you're doing ones that are across from each other. Okay, what is 3 times 30? Oops, I just gave you the answer. What's 3 times 10? That's 30. And then what is 5 times 7? That's what we're doing this time. 5 times 7. That is 35. Okay, decide, are these the same number or not the same number? Is 30 the same thing as 35? No way. So these are non-proportional. Non-prop is what we're going to shorten that to. Okay? So I'm going to give you a few to try on your own. And then when you're finished with that, you're going to do the Google form. So let me flip my page and get us situated again. I'm going to give you a few examples to try. All right. Number 1, let's do 6 over 12 equals 1/2. So you're deciding if these are proportional or not proportional. Number 2. Let's go 11 over 9 equals 2 over 7. For number 3, five over 6 equal to 6 over 2. And the last one we're going to try is going to be number 4. And let's do 10 over 2 equal to 15 over 3. Okay, so you're cross multiplying and seeing if they equal the same number. If they do, they're proportional. If they don't, they're not proportional. Okay, go ahead and pause this video, and then when you play, I will be able to show you the answers. Alright, so here are my answers. The first one is proportional because 12 equals 12. The second is non-proportional because 18 and 77 are not the same number. Number 3 is not proportional because 10 and 36 are not the same number. And number 4 is proportional because 30 and 30 are the same number. Okay? Alright guys, the next thing you need to do, and the final thing for today, is that Google form. There's 5 questions on there, math related, 1 not math related. So turn that in for credit, and have a great Thursday.